How Backstory Informs a Hero's Narrative, Part 1. Here are 4 ways in which Garrick Ravenwood's character is informed by his childhood. Number 1. The need and courage to protect others. Our favorite hero grew up in a poor region of southeastern Temeria, in the foothills above a lakeshore town called Deception Creek. His parents, Sylvia and Cyrus, began having serious marital problems shortly after Garrick's twin siblings, Algernon and Kira, were born. Well into his teen years, Garrick protected his sister and brother from bullies, from their mother's neglect, although she favored Kira, and eventually their father's drunken rage. As an adult, Garrick takes his professional soldiering role seriously and believes that his mission to protect the Temerian people from their enemies gives his life purpose. His intelligence, adaptability, and emotional control all permit him to think rationally under fire. Number 2. Responsibility. Chopping wood, harvesting fruit, caring for horses, and shoveling manure endowed Garrick with physical strength, stamina, and work ethic. After joining the Junior Scouts, he regularly deposited a portion of his pay into an account to cover expenses for his younger siblings. Taking on the role of a parent developed his natural leadership talent to the extent that older men willingly follow him into battle. While he's courageous, creative, and clever in combat, Garrick's ability to handle chaos and stay cool-headed under fire results from military training that enhanced his extant skill in dealing with domestic disorder. He was well equipped to handle the bedlam of battle long before he put on a uniform. Number 3. Skepticism. Most Temerians, but especially those who live in the country, grow up with a traditional religious belief that involves local spirits who influence various aspects of life on behalf of an unknowable deity the priesthood calls the Great God. This is similar to the way devout Catholics will pray to various saints to intercede on their behalf. Even as a boy, Garrick found this incoherent and inconsistent. When adults, such as Brother Ziggy, described common events through this lens, young Garrick felt that the precepts were more about controlling conduct than explaining phenomena. Yet it was the strange, often erratic behavior of Sylvia, Garrick's mother, that sealed the fate of faith for him. Her increasing fervency led to his rejection of any claim that couldn't be verified with measurable evidence, a position he held with great confidence until he met Brenna Velez. And finally, a need for love. Growing up in a dysfunctional household where nothing he did ever earned praise from his father left Garrick craving affirmation to the extent that he worked tirelessly to become successful as a soldier. But the fickle affection of his mother left an ache in his soul that only another woman could heal. His cousin, Gudrun, once told Brenna, "Garrick needs someone to love. He can't help it." But Gudrun fundamentally misunderstood the young soldier's capacity to offer love. Brenna recognized that his willingness to listen, to respect, and constrain his desire for her sake illustrated the mettle of his character. Though he may not have experienced love in his boyhood, as a man, he demonstrated deep devotion. And Brenna bore witness and benefited from committed love blossoming in his soul. I'm Robert of Devra, author of the Devra in Conflict series. Get to know Garrick in 8 epic novels with more on the way. Visit the World of Devra on the web at www.newadventure.ca/books. You'll be glad you did. It's adventure for your mind and romance for your heart.